Hi, so I'm going to show you a tutorial for this cute little bralette top that I made, okay? So here is, okay, so it's supposed to be short, but maybe it's not great for outside all the time. So I'm actually going to be showing you a longer version. This one I have chain 12, so that's the width of this one all the way around, but I want it maybe a bit down here. So I think I might do about 16. So what you want to do is make sure you chain a length long enough to cover what you need to cover, okay? So this one's a bit short, maybe I'll make it this long. So if you have a bigger chest, you're going to need a bigger chain for this. And the pattern works all the way around. Okay, so I've chained 17 here, but we're not going to count the last chain, and then we're going to go straight into making single crochets all the way along. Okay, every time we turn around, we're going to be chaining one, so on every single time, okay? And then for this stitch, we're not going into the usual holes at the back. We're not going in here, okay? Let me see if I can show you. We are going to be going into this post at the bottom of the stitch, okay? Right here. So it's this one here. I'll put a little graphic up. And then we'll be doing that every single time we do this stitch around the back, okay? And it makes this nice pattern here, okay? Kind of looks a little bit like a knit stitch. So it can be tricky at the start to get your hook into it, but then it gets easier. Leaves this nice knit look here. See that? Okay, so I've finished all the way along and it looks like this. Okay, see, that's beautiful. My wool is actually covered in makeup and paints, so that's why you see these different colors on it, but I like it like that. So I finish the row along and then chain one again, and this time we are going to be going into the back loop of the stitch that we just made, and just do that all the way along, and it produces another ridge in the fabric. So the entire top is just made up of these two stitches, and I think it makes it look really cute. There you go. So I'll keep going with this and then check back in and show you. Just to be sure, okay, we are not going into these top two loops. We're not doing this one, okay? We're going into this one right here, okay? When you get to the end, it's chain one, and then, you see what it looks like now? Isn't that beautiful? It is single crochet into the back loop here, okay? And we do that all the way along, okay? So just two different stitches for this pattern, that's it. 2 stitches. This is about 24 inches long, and it does stretch because of the stitch, and this one is still 100% wool, okay? So it's quite thick. Okay, so I have slip stitched it together, and it's not too tight. There's still a lot of space in it. I'll show you the back. So you can notice, but because there's all these little ridges all the way along, it kind of blends in, okay? So for the straps, I have 2 made already, and these are 14 inches long. So it's just figuring out the strap placement that you want. Okay, so I want it closer like this or further out here, I'm not sure. So it's good to use stitch markers and then just try and put it on wherever you like. And what I've done is I've left a length of yarn long at the start and the end to sew it on with, okay? So this is just how I do it. I just guess. If I think that looks okay, then I'll just take it off and then sew it together. And this is very easy. This is just 2 single crochets all the way along, turn back and forth over and over and over again until you reach the length that you need. So that should be enough. Okay, so I have sewed my straps on. What do you think? What do you think? I love it. And I'm happier because it's longer and I could wear this outside probably no problem. This one is a little bit short but still really cute. And I think it looks really nice with the wool. But you could try it in cotton or maybe a thinner type of yarn. This one is 8mm thick. It's this big, so I don't know. Anyway, I will write up the pattern and have it in my Etsy shop for you. I might actually do another thing like this and make it into a dress, because I have, here's a skirt I made that goes with it. Right, I'll just try that on. Wait a second. So, yeah, I love it and I'm really happy with it and it looks good with this. So, I hope you try and make one and let me know in the comments how you get on, okay?